Hello, I'm Benny Westside, and I'm here with a raid video. It's been a while. We're gonna look at Super Skrull in raids. I was in the office today, and I thought, you know what, let's try this. So I recorded it, and then I just wanted to talk over it on the playback with you guys. So um, my reasoning was I'll take out Agent Venom to keep two villains and two heroes. This is tier 1.6 of Incursion raid, so it's the current max available. And Peggy and Cap are gear 17, and the other two are gear 16. And Super Skrull is gear 18, but he's only at 5 stars right now. Um, so normally with Agent Venom, by the time Omega Red goes, Cap has taunted, so he hits into immunity. So he was able to ability block Winter Soldier, but as you can see, it didn't really end up mattering. Super Skrull just brings so much damage, and here I'm running him as a raider, but with this comp, I might actually swap him to a striker going forward. It this just felt a little maybe it's just the novelty of having just unlocked him, but it felt kind of smoother or maybe more fun than playing with Agent Venom. Um, yeah, but I mean, it's just everything that Agent Venom has, he does. He has damage. He has an AOE. He's faster. He has control. When they gain buffs, he gets speed bar. Agent Venom is slower, as you know, but the thing is, like, Agent Venom gets speed bar from U.S. Agent, whereas Super Skrull gives it to himself. So it's like a similar um, give and take, maybe. But I just wanted to try it out, and it was good to see that it works. I know, like, Super Skrull obviously is very niche, so um, only like 450 people have him right now, I think. But um, one reason for this video, I guess, is to say if you're on the Dark Dimension 6 path and you're trying to get Super Skrull, I don't think you should like lean into building Rebirth because you can sub characters out now once you finish. Um, and Scopely has shown us that raid teams out of all of them have the most predetermined shelf life. So it's like going all in on Rebirth for global. I don't know. Cap and Peggy, sure, they're strong and they do well in Dark Dimension themselves, but somebody like Agent Venom is just coming to get carried. So think about it. And I mean, overall, I think this was just an interesting experiment, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Look, normally what gives me trouble is the Deathlock and Sunfire doing the AoE and that triggering Black Bolt's passive. So I was just thinking about it for such a long time, but because Super Skrull gets the speed bar, he can ult immediately before most anybody else has taken it. Actually, nobody else on my team took a turn, and Super Skrull took 2 turns. So he just changes the tide so much. I have immunity. They have trauma. Even if Viv uses her ult, like it doesn't matter. This comp just felt um maybe not easy, maybe easier. I don't know. Maybe it was easier, but to me it felt more fun. Also, just because I was getting to play with my new toy. But yeah, I just wanted to share it with you guys. And towards the ends of these nodes, you're gonna see me slow playing it a little bit to get my cooldowns up, because scrolls are somewhat high, or his ult at least. His special is nice on a 3-turn cooldown. Once I have his 7 stars, this is gonna be really, really nice. At this point, I just went to auto basic. As I said, he's Raider, but there's so many vulnerables. I have 2 skirmishers and a Raider, and Winter Soldier is so slow as a striker that I think running him as a striker on this comp is gonna be better for me. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow. But I'm hearing that at the high end, people sim this with this comp. So that's thrilling. That said, I don't think I'll ever build up the rest of the team to like gear 18 to sim things. For me, if I can save some resources and by manually doing the raids, I'm okay with that. And many teams say like invaders um or even Death Seed are sometimes so unreliable that I with the sim, unreliable with the sim, that I don't know if it's worth it for me to do that. Here you're gonna see a mistake. Instead of stunning Invisible Woman with Winter Soldier, um, I think I'm just gonna use a special or something. Yeah, I should have stunned Invisible Woman. That was a mistake over here. Although I don't know if Super Skrull clears barrier, or if that was just the damage that he did. If he does clear the barrier, and I'll check that, maybe like it was fine. It wasn't even a mistake. Having both 2 villains and 2 heroes to activate everything on his kit is very helpful in this comp. I don't think would have been able to do this if I had left Agent Venom and kept Bucky, for example. Sorry, if I left off Bucky and left in Agent Venom, I don't think I could have been able to do this. Because I think the trauma comes from the villains, and then his special rewinds more if he has the two villains. With Vol's exposed mechanic, they get energy, which is great, and turn meter. So in a way, this feels like a small bit of a letdown that he doesn't get speed bar at least or energy, but he hits everybody, which is actually pretty great, and he barriers himself every time. So he's very resilient, and it's still very fun to try to hit into the exposed. At this point, um, even though I hit auto, I think I should have hit auto earlier. Um, they just don't have the juice, and let me just scroll forward and see, show you guys where it ends up. That tiny smidge of health on Spider-Punk is what I was left with, and I timed out. So once I have, a better understanding of it, when I swap him to striker, it's gonna change, and then it's definitely once I have 7 stars on him, I think this is gonna be good. But yeah, this was just a fun little experiment that I did, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I I thought it was surprising. I actually thought it wouldn't work, so just seeing it work so well was surprising, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Yeah, thank you for checking this out with me. I'll see you in the next one.